EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
From the 35, here's second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. This is White. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Nixon stiff-armed him. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 53 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He'll keep it himself, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their 6'3" signal caller. Out of Duke, it's Sean Renfrey.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here we go. Go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Grab goal 80.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington taken down at the 30. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. But they know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, Arrington. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther ready.
Up the middle they go. Arrington. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll run on 1st down. Arrington. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. After 17-7 to score on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Come on. Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 144 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check that. Get it. Go.
Up the middle they go. Arrington. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And a first down.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Hot, go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
70 line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Visitors 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good. We're up 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Up the middle they go. Nixon. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Nixon trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. But do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on third and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And just shutting him off there. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Arrington. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 187 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They find some open field here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards it. Here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a give right side. Nixon shifts by him at the 25. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And off the play action, he'll look to throw it. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll drop the throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the 2 of us.
Yeah,
I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And running with power here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
They go play action here on first down. For right side here, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Ready, break.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
60 Bobcat.
Off the play fake. Stone. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
19 tight.
Off play action. Stone. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. And his kick is indeed good, and they have regained the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That's good for a first down. 38 yards on the play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
No! Liking 18!
Here's a give up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
Results in a first down.
Check! Ready! Nice!
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready! Let's go!
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And he stopped immediately there. Back-to-back one-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19!
Back to throw. Stone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Nixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
Gain of 6. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Number 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
19 more yards. That's another first down.
On 1st down, Nixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 2nd and 9 now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Santos. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Set go.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop it. It's another first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Number
2nd
89.
and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And his guys have once again taken the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It sees the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 27.
Roll! Here we go, here we go!
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Here's 3rd and 3.
By Shelby Harris. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70, ready!
They'll run on 1st down. Arrington. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Go!
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And he's got it down to the 28. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up
Check,
2nd
there we
and
go,
5.
check! Cowboy!
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd
Alert!
and
Alert!
2.
Viking 18! Ready, ready?
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Back! Ready?
Here's a give up the middle. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
It's a gain of 7.
Come on,
Brings up
come on.
2nd
Hey,
and
go.
3.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Tag. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Over the middle, complete. That's right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Santos. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Bison. I go.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Santos. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Loss of 2.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Down and 6.
Here we go, set! Viking, 18!
He'll drop to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Santos. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down trot. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. White will go in motion right. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the jump.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Find a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. Results in a first down.
60 Eagles.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. There's the stiff arm. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 11, 2:21 the time left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to put that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Here's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
At the 9-yard line.
60 Eagles. Let go. Pick it up.
2nd and 1. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. Now 1st and goal.
That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw again. On the RPO, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. It's complete, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
It's a loss of a yard.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11. At the 40.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he works free. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in the